everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a part of the Bible that might surprise you. The Song of Solomon. This book is unlike anything else in the scriptures. It's a collection of love poems, bursting with vivid imagery and raw emotion. It's a celebration of passionate, committed love between a man and a woman. Now, the Song of Solomon has sparked debate for centuries. Some find its sensuality a bit uncomfortable, but others see it as a beautiful portrayal of God's gift of intimacy within marriage. So, buckle up. We're about to explore the world of the Song of Solomon, its interpretations, and why it holds a place in the Bible. We'll talk about the characters, the symbolism, and the enduring power of love. Let's see what this mysterious book is all about. Forget everything you think you know about the Bible, because this is 8 chapters of pure, unfiltered love poetry. We'll meet 2 lovebirds, a shepherd and his beloved, who can't get enough of each other. They complement each other's looks, sing of their longing, and celebrate their physical attraction. It's steamy, playful, and unlike anything else in Scripture. But is it just about making out in a vineyard? Not quite. There's a deeper message here about the beauty and power of committed love. We'll see the couple face challenges, navigate social pressures, and ultimately find strength in their bond. So, is the Song of Songs literal or allegorical? Is it about human love or God's love for his people? We'll explore the different interpretations and unpack the symbolism. This video will be your one-stop shop for understanding the Song of Songs. We'll answer your burning questions, explore the historical context, and maybe even get a little flushed along the way. So smash that like button and subscribe for a spicy Bible adventure. The Song of Solomon bursts onto the scene with a woman's passionate plea, "Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth." This bold statement sets the tone for the entire book, a celebration of romantic love. The woman compares her lover's love to the most desirable thing, wine. In those days, wine wasn't just a drink, it was a symbol of joy and celebration. So, she's saying his love brings her even greater pleasure. Who are the speakers? There's debate about who the characters are. Traditionally, they're seen as a young woman and her beloved, King Solomon. However, some interpretations suggest they're 2 lovers on equal footing. The woman mentions her lover's anointing oils, which were fragrant perfumes. This adds to the imagery of desire and creates a sensual atmosphere. Her beloved's name is also described as oil poured out, suggesting its sweetness and power to attract. Remember, context is key. The Song of Solomon is unique in the Bible for its focus on earthly love. It's important to remember the cultural context of the time. Unlike today, the focus wasn't on downplaying physical attraction within marriage. As we move through the chapters, we'll see the lovers searching for each other, expressing their deep affection, and celebrating physical intimacy. The Song of Solomon offers a beautiful and poetic portrayal of human love. Song of Solomon 3 is a chapter filled with longing, searching, and a dash of mystery. The chapter opens with our unnamed woman speaker restless in bed, yearning for her lover. She searches for him throughout the night, combing the streets and squares of the city. This passionate pursuit reflects the intensity of her love. Discouraged but determined, she bumps into watchmen patrolling the city. Now, these watchmen can symbolize societal restrictions or even internal doubts. But here, they become a source of help. They point her in the right direction, and voila! She reunites with her beloved. Notice how quickly this happens. Just a hint of letting go of control leads to finding what she desires. She doesn't hesitate to bring him to her most familiar and safe space, her mother's house, the place of her origin. This act suggests a desire for intimacy and a deeper connection. The woman then addresses the daughters of Jerusalem, perhaps her friends. She urges them with a metaphor, "Don't stir up love until it's ready to bloom on its own." This could be a message about respecting love's natural course and avoiding societal pressures. The chapter ends with a shift, describing a luxurious procession approaching. The imagery is rich: perfumes, spices, and a grand litter. This is most likely King Solomon arriving for the wedding, hinting at the lavishness of their upcoming union. Song of Solomon 3 is a beautiful portrayal of passionate love, highlighting the woman's proactive pursuit and her desire for intimacy. It also throws in a hint of the grand wedding to come. What are your thoughts on this chapter? Do you see the woman as strong or submissive? Let's discuss in the comments below. Song of Solomon, Chapter 4, verses 5 through 9 gets pretty romantic, with the lovers praising each other's beauty and expressing their longing. Let's break it down. Verse 5. The imagery heats up here. The man compares the woman's breasts to twin fawns grazing among lilies. Fawns are young deer, symbolizing innocence and beauty. The lilies represent purity. It's a way of saying he finds her body beautiful in a natural, innocent way. Verse 6. This verse seems like a sudden shift. The man talks about leaving before dawn to a mountain of myrrh and frankincense. Myrrh and frankincense are fragrant resins used in perfumes and religious ceremonies. Some interpretations say this is about his longing for her. He can't wait for night to end so he can be with her again. Others say it could be foreshadowing their future together. Verse 7. The mood swings back to adoration. The man declares his beloved completely beautiful, with no flaws. Verses 8 to 9. The passage continues with the man beckoning the woman to join him from a faraway land. He compares her beauty to different landscapes. This section adds to the overall theme of passionate love and desire. Remember, the Song of Solomon is a poetic work, so the imagery is symbolic and open to interpretation. The focus here is on celebrating physical beauty and romantic love. Some people see a deeper religious meaning, with the lovers representing God and Israel. Diving into chapters 5 and 6 of the Song of Solomon, an enigmatic book in the Bible that is filled with passionate imagery. Chapter 5 opens with the woman inviting her lover to a garden feast, a metaphor for intimacy. She describes enjoying delicious treats and calls out to friends to share in the abundance of love. Things take a turn when the woman awakens to her lover's voice at the door. He's locked out, possibly caught in the night rain. Despite being ready for bed, she jumps up to let him in, so strong is her desire. But in a surprising twist, when she opens the door, he's gone. Chapter 6 picks up with the woman's frantic search for her missing love. Her heart aches, and she calls out to him in the city streets. Here, things get a bit more mysterious. She encounters watchmen who harass her, taking her veil, a symbol of her honor. What does it all mean? Interpretations of the Song of Solomon vary widely. Some see it as a literal love story, celebrating passionate human connection. Others see it as an allegory for God's love for his people, Israel. The disappearing lover could represent the fleeting nature of human love or the difficulty of finding and maintaining a connection with the divine. The watchman might symbolize societal restrictions or religious laws that can hinder a person's pursuit of love. The key takeaway is the raw emotion and intensity of the search for love. The woman's determination and vulnerability resonate with anyone who's ever yearned for connection. Chapter 7 kicks off with the lover praising the woman's beauty in vivid metaphors. He compares her body parts to desirable objects: feet like sandals, thighs like jewels, hair like purple. It's all about emphasizing her attractiveness. Then, in verse 7, things get interesting. The woman compares her love's figure to a tall, strong palm tree and her breasts to its clusters of fruit. This sparks a playful desire in her. Verse 8 is where it gets spicy for some interpretations. She says, "I will go up to the palm tree." This can be seen as a metaphor for her desire for intimacy with her lover. She wants to reach for the fruit, which symbolizes the pleasure of their love. But it's also important to note that the imagery here is poetic and symbolic. The focus isn't just on physical intimacy, but on the deep longing and desire within the relationship. Chapter 8 shifts gears a bit. The woman expresses her devotion and desire for even more closeness. She invites her lover to escape the city and spend time in nature, where their love can blossom freely. The chapter ends with a beautiful image of the woman offering her lover all choice fruits, both new and old, which some interpret as a symbol of her love's richness and depth. Remember, the Song of Solomon is open to interpretation. Some see it as a purely allegorical love song between God and his people. Others view it as a celebration of earthly love between a man and a woman. Whichever way you read it, there's no denying the power and beauty of the language and the raw emotions of love and desire on display. The Song of Solomon is a collection of love poems between a shepherd and a young woman. But it's not just about romance. Let's explore the key themes and why this love song made it into the Holy Book. Theme 1. Power of Love. This book is a celebration of love's intensity. The poems are full of vivid imagery, describing the lover's physical attraction and emotional connection. It shows that passionate, earth-shattering love is a beautiful gift. Theme 2. Love as Wisdom. The Song of Solomon is part of the Bible's wisdom literature. Here, love isn't just a feeling, it's a way of living. Finding your true love and cherishing that bond is seen as a wise choice, leading to fulfillment. Theme 3. A reflection of God's love? This is where it gets interesting. The Song of Solomon doesn't mention God directly, but some interpretations see the love story as an allegory for God's love for humanity. The devotion and joy between the couple could reflect the divine connection. So, why is this love song in the Bible? The Song of Solomon challenges ideas about sexuality being shameful. It shows human intimacy as a good thing, created by God. But is it literal or allegorical? There's beauty in the ambiguity. The book can be enjoyed for its celebration of love, or interpreted as a deeper spiritual message. So next time you think the Bible is all dusty rules, remember the Song of Solomon. It's a reminder that love, in all its forms, is a gift worth singing about. Phew. What a ride, right? The Song of Solomon leaves us with a powerful image. Two lovers, forever searching for each other. It's a beautiful reminder that true love is a journey, not a destination. It's about the constant pursuit, the joy of discovery, and the unwavering commitment. Now, the interpretation of this love story is up for debate. Is it purely human love, or does it symbolize something deeper, like God's love for his people? That's up to you to decide. But one thing's for sure. The Song of Solomon leaves a lasting impression. It reminds us of the beauty, passion, and enduring power of love. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the Song of Solomon. If you have any thoughts or interpretations, leave them down in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into the fascinating world of the Bible. And until next time, remember, there's more to life than what meets the eye. Stay curious, stay faithful, and stay blessed.